How to factory reset an Android phone, Android Central. There are a number of reasons why you might need to factory reset your Android phone. Maybe your phone is overloaded with apps and running slow. Or you've downloaded a recent update and it's causing problems with your phone's functionality. Maybe you just want to reset it because you're selling your phone. You should always do this when selling an old device. By the way, here's how to factory reset your Android phone through the phone settings or via the recovery mode. Before we get started, know that a factory reset will erase all the data on your phone. If you haven't backed up your contacts, pictures, videos, documents, and anything else preferably in the cloud, you should do so now. Not sure where to back up your data before a factory reset? Read our guide on how to do that first. Given the variety of phones available on Android, I'll be using the Pixel 3a and Samsung's Galaxy A51 as the examples for this guide. The Pixel is a good baseline as the process is nearly identical on Android One devices from the likes of Nokia, Xiaomi, Motorola, and other companies like OnePlus that retain a stock user interface. As for the Galaxy A51, the phone is running Samsung's One UI. And with the company being the largest manufacturer in the world of Android by some considerable margin, it makes sense to see how things differ. With that out of the way, let's get started. The easiest way to factory reset your phone is through the settings menu. The location of the factory reset option might vary slightly based on the phone you're using. But once you've found the backup and reset menu, you should be in the clear. Your phone will reboot and you'll have to go through the setup process again before you're able to restore your data. If your phone is running into issues with an update or if there's a malfunction that's preventing the device from booting up, you'll be able to factory reset by heading into recovery mode. At a high level, you'll be able to enter recovery mode by pressing down on the volume up and power buttons simultaneously. The process varies slightly based on the device you're using, as we'll see later on. Before we proceed to reset via recovery, you'll need to know about a security mode called Factory Reset Protection. Google rolled out Factory Reset Protection (FRP) a few years ago, and the feature is now standard on all phones running Lollipop and above. Essentially, FRP ensures that someone can't just factory reset your lost or stolen phone and set it up as new by booting into recovery mode. The mode requires you to sign into a Google account associated with the device after a factory reset. If you fail, you won't be able to proceed with the setup. Based on what I've encountered, FRP kicks in when you reset a device via the recovery mode and isn't an issue when you're resetting via the settings. If you're interested in knowing more about the feature and how it works, you should take a look at this excellent article on the subject. So if you're looking to sell your device and are considering a factory reset, a better option would be to go through the aforementioned settings page. If you're unable to boot into your device and need a way of resetting data, then you can turn to recovery mode. Now that you understand the risks, here's how to reset your phone via recovery mode. Hold down the power and volume down buttons. Instead of booting up normally, you'll see Start in an arrow pointed at the power button. Here you use the volume buttons to scroll and the power button to select an option. When your phone reloads, you should see a screen that says No Command with an Android robot in distress. Press and hold the power and volume up buttons together to load the recovery mode. Once the reset is complete, you will be bounced back to the same recovery mode menu. Press the power button to select Reboot System now. Your phone will power on and be reset to its factory settings. Your phone will reboot and you'll have to go through the setup process again before you're able to restore your data. Hold down the power and volume up buttons simultaneously. You should see the Samsung logo followed by an Installing System Update screen. After a few seconds, you should see a No Command message flashing on the screen. Wait 10 to 15 seconds at this screen and the device will enter recovery mode. Your phone will power on and be reset to its factory settings. The next time you turn the phone on, you will go through the initial setup process as if it were a brand new phone. Once set up, you can go about restoring your data from wherever you had it backed up. As mentioned earlier, if you're resetting your phone via recovery mode, Factory Reset Protection kicks in if you haven't already removed your Google accounts from the device. So if you're selling your device, make sure you remove your Google accounts and lock screen security before you do a hard reset through the recovery mode. The Pixel 3a XL brings a flagship class camera to the mid-range segment. The hardware itself is pretty decent. And the phone is first in line to receive new updates. If you care about fast updates and want a great camera, the Pixel 3a XL is still the phone to get. Flagship phones are great. Paying full price for them isn't. Refurbished phones let you get a flagship device for a fraction of the cost. And these are a few of our favorites. It's always a stressful situation in the event that something happens to your smartphone. This is true for the Nokia 7.1, as you wouldn't want to have to replace your new device due to a cracked screen. To combat those concerns, we have found the best cases you can get for your new phone. Now that the Galaxy Note 20 and Note 20 Ultra have arrived, the first thing you'll want to do is pick up a proper case. But instead of waiting around for third-party retailers to make their cases available, why not grab one from Samsung alongside your Note 20? Giving you the whole package right at your doorstep. Harish Janalagada is the regional editor at Android Central, a reformed hardware modder. He now spends his time writing about India's burgeoning handset market. Previously, he used to ponder the meaning of life at IBM. Contact him on Twitter at @ChunkyNerd. Text source, AndroidCentral.com.